These are the CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2 earbuds, and honestly, wow. What's up, internet? I'm Brian MacDuff, aka BMac, and welcome to another video. So yes, indeed, today we're gonna be going over these bad boys right here, the CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2 earbuds. These babies promise to be all you could ever want in a pro-level pair of earbuds, but at a hardly believable, affordable price point. First things first, I do need to give a huge thank you and shout out to CMF by Nothing for sending out a pair of the CMF Buds Pro 2 earbuds for me to be able to check out, review, and enjoy. So CMF, thank you. I appreciate you. But with that having been said, let's dive right into it here with the design of the CMF Buds Pro 2 earbuds and what makes them unique on the outside and on the inside. The very first thing you're likely gonna notice about the CMF Buds Pro 2 earbuds is that they have a pretty typical stem style design with an ear tip, 3 different ear tip sizes to choose from, by the way. And they are gonna be available in 4 different colors. You could choose from either orange, blue, light gray, or dark gray. Myself obviously having the dark gray color here, all complete with a texturized sandblasted matte finish that I personally love here. I think it's an awesome way of actually implementing what almost looks like a two-tone color design. And we will get more into the earbuds themselves here in just a second, but I do actually have to take a minute to call out the charging case itself, because the Buds Pro 2 charging case is no ordinary charging case. The charging case is still a small, portable, and compact charging case for the Buds Pro 2, but you'll also notice a very recognizable and very noticeable silver smart dial. It actually allows for customized control options with single press, double press, triple press, press and hold, and of course, rotational control as well. You can basically do everything with a simple dial here on the charging case itself. I don't know why this concept hasn't been implemented in every pair of earbuds to date. I love it. I do want to point out here though that the earbuds themselves do also have individual tap controls on both the left and the right earbud, with double tap, triple tap, tap and hold, and double tap and hold options to basically do everything else we just talked about that your smart dial could do. But honestly, I'm not really a huge fan of tap controls. I like pinch controls better, but this is a non-issue here because guess what? I've been using the smart dial for those controls pretty much 95% of the time. Anyway, within each earbud, you are getting dual drivers. You're getting an 11mm driver with a titanium coating and a 6mm tweeter, supported by a strong N52 magnet and copper voice coil for powerful output that allows the earbuds to deliver a 20 Hz to 40 kHz frequency response and delivering a sound quality that of course we'll talk more about in just a few minutes. But building on the physical component of what makes these earbuds what they are, let's also cover some of the connectivity features here so you know exactly how these earbuds will fit within your daily life. The CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2 earbuds feature Bluetooth 5.3 support for longer range and a stronger connection, backed with some pretty eyebrow-raising support here for multiple codecs, those codecs being SBC, AAC, and a codec I was not at all expecting to see implemented here in these budget-friendly Buds Pro 2 earbuds, support for the high-res LDAC Bluetooth audio codec. Makes you kind of respect and appreciate Nothing and CMF by Nothing here for delivering so much so on value. You're also getting a total of 6 HD microphones built into these buds with clear voice technology 2.0 and wind noise reduction 2.0. With this being what the microphone quality of the CMF Buds Pro 2 earbuds sounds like with no background noise and no wind. With this being what the microphone quality of the CMF Buds Pro 2 earbuds sounds like with some simulated background noise, but no wind. With this being what the microphone quality of the CMF Buds Pro 2 earbuds sounds like with no background noise, but with a little bit of wind blowing in my face. You are also getting an IP55 dust and water resistance rating for the buds themselves, protecting you against your everyday environmental dust and perhaps a little bit of water exposure. Plus you do get in-ear detection with autoplay and auto pause, and you do also get dual device connectivity, which allows you to connect the Buds Pro 2 up to 2 different devices at once. Another feature I was not at all expecting to see in this budget-friendly pair of earbuds. So connectivity-wise, honestly, I don't even know how you could be upset with these. These offer so many pro-level features at a fraction of the price that other earbuds are asking for. But I know all of this is really only as good as the sound quality of the Buds Pro 2. So how do these earbuds actually sound when you're listening to them? Listen, I try and I test a lot of earbuds in being a tech reviewer for a living. And let me tell you, these things have absolutely blown my mind with how amazing they sound for the price. Right out of the box, you have deep, punchy, impactful bass and sub bass, and yet still very crisp and clear midtones and highs, with a separation of instruments throughout the entire EQ spectrum. These things sound so good that I honestly, at one point during my testing, had to take them out and double check that I didn't accidentally mix them up with one of the other multi-$100 pair of earbuds that I own. And one of the EQ presets that really impressed me was the Dirac Optio equalizer mode, which is a special mode that uses patented correction technology to digitally enhance the sound of the Buds Pro 2 to unlock what is supposed to be their full potential, providing what is supposed to be an optimized listening experience, no matter what you're listening to. I thought the sound quality of the Buds Pro 2 sounded amazing when using that technology, when using that EQ preset, but the only drawback is that you can't use it in conjunction with the LDAC high-res Bluetooth audio codec. If, however, you don't like that preset, you do also get 5 other EQ presets to choose from, and even a 3-band EQ adjustment if you want to take matters into your own hands. All of this, of course, done through the Nothing X companion app. I probably would have liked to have seen Nothing's advanced equalizer option here and be able to use that, but I'm not gonna get greedy here with everything else we already have in the Buds Pro 2, so I will be okay. You do also have a really cool spatial audio effect built into the earbuds themselves that you can toggle on or off from within the Nothing X companion app. Usually I'm a little skeptical about these kind of on-earbud spatial audio modes, but on the Buds Pro 2, I'm actually loving it. It seems to bring a lot more presence and clarity and detail and layers to your music, as opposed to just applying sort of like an artificial room reverb effect like other earbuds do. Now I have this backed up with the Ultra Bass mode available on the Buds Pro 2, which adds more impactfulness to the bass response so that you could really feel a whole heck of a lot more of that bass. I actually only have this baby set to a level 3 because the bass is nuts. If you are a bass head, my goodness, you're gonna love what the CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2 are capable of. You could get an insane level of bass out of these. Honestly, I can't even really detect any kind of compression issues in the mix either when you crank up that bass. And these things get loud. Some of the loudest earbuds I have ever tried and tested, which I always welcome. I'd rather have a loud pair of earbuds that I could dial back rather than always pushing them to max volume. Basically what I'm saying here is that whether you're using LDAC or not, streaming music to the Buds Pro 2 is gonna sound amazing. I think you're gonna absolutely fall head over heels of the kind of sound quality you could get out of these despite their entry-level price point. And as if all of that wasn't enough, you do also get active noise cancellation built into these babies with up to 50 decibels of noise reduction. And once again, I gotta say here, the ANC is so darn solid. Now listen, it's not the most amazing ANC I've ever heard, and it's still pretty easy to hear most environmental noises leaking through, at least to some extent. But we need to keep in mind that these are still super affordable earbuds, and considering what you could be paying for other pro-level earbuds on the market these days, the ANC quality here is no joke. I would definitely consider the ANC performance mid-tier ANC performance, not budget ANC performance like the price tag would suggest. All that backed by the superb sound quality we were just talking about here really makes these things so impressive. But with all these features built in and this being a budget-friendly pair of earbuds, what's the battery life looking like? And how long could I actually expect the CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2 to last for? Like with any other pair of earbuds, there are several different factors that could affect the battery life performance that you would get out of the Buds Pro 2. But CMF by Nothing is promising up to 6.5 hours of listening time with ANC on using the AAC audio codec, 26 hours total with the charging case, and up to a little over 4.25 hours of listening time with ANC turned on using the LDAC high-res audio codec, or a little over 16.5 hours when including the charging case. I'm usually listening at around 75% volume using the LDAC audio codec with ANC turned on, and it seems I'm usually getting around 3 to 4 hours of battery life, which for me is sufficient. And then these babies are also quick charging. You could actually take the Buds Pro 2 if they're ever dead and pop them in their charging case. Just a quick 10-minute charge could yield 2 hours of ANC listening time. Now there is no wireless charging on the Buds Pro 2, but considering everything else we're getting here in these earbuds, I'm personally not worrying about that at all. So solid battery life numbers here with the CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2. Yet another category with these babies that impresses me. But with all this having been said, here are my final thoughts on the CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2 earbuds. And I think it's a little bit crazy that they're not getting more attention that they deserve. My first reaction when I took everything into account that the Buds Pro 2 are offering was quite literally, wow. How is this possible? How have I not heard about how great these things are, and why do I feel like no one's talking about these? Honestly, if you're on a budget and looking for a new pair of ANC earbuds, I can't even think of other earbuds that I would recommend right now. These are probably gonna be my go-to recommended pair of ANC budget earbuds moving forward, because it's just crazy all that they're offering for their price tag. You've got an awesome design, complete with an amazingly helpful smart dial on the charging case itself. You get cool colors with a sandblasted finish, incredible sound quality, solid ANC performance, and a battery that'll flow you through all of your daily needs as it relates to listening to earbuds. All of that at quite literally a fraction of what some other pro level earbuds are selling for. CMF, you made an amazing pair of earbuds with the Buds Pro 2, and everyone should go check them out right now. Even if you already have a multi-$100 pair of earbuds, maybe they're a few years old, these might actually end up being an upgrade because of how great they are. I'm almost left speechless. I can't even talk. I'm speechless. As always, for the latest deals, prices, promos, and information for the CMF by Nothing Buds Pro 2 earbuds, you could of course always head to my affiliate link, bmac.link/CMF Buds Pro 2, or of course, as always, there's gonna be clickable links in the video description box and in the comment section below, so check those out. I am gonna go absolutely jam out with these babies right now, quite literally. After this video's done, I'm just gonna blast my favorite music, control everything through this smart dial. I will see you guys in my next video.